What the hell? What the hell is going on, guys? What is happening? I'm losing my mind over here. I'm going crazy. First of all, I'm in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do except for the 1 hour of shows at night, which are for a bunch of old people. Some of them are good. But, dude, my whole feed is either Epstein files or AI. And AI is getting to a point where it is taking over the internet. The internet traffic is at 60% AI now. And there's this thing I just found out about it. The whole Moltbook thing, I wasn't sure if that was real. Moltbook is a AI version of Reddit where the AIs go and talk to each other. And I was like, I don't know if that's real. I think that is just they're making the messages to seem a certain way and then post it. I don't know. But turns out that's real. Turns out they're deploying AI agents. I'm going to try to break this down because I'm still trying to figure out how this works. AI is moving so rapidly that the moment I think I understand it, new things are happening. It's happening so fast that we're just spiraling towards the singularity. And so what you can do is people are getting Mac Minis and they're installing large language models in a virtual machine where you can deploy tasks to hundreds of AI agents. So you could basically say, I don't know if you guys have noticed all the AI girls on Instagram, but it's like a hot chick, and then you look at her page, and then come on, we all do it, and then and then it's just all it says the same thing. It's like ASU 2027 or something, class of whatever. It's like a college chick, and you're like, that is not real. Maybe you don't notice, but I notice. I can spot fake tits from a mile away. You don't think I can tell if it's AI? These fake chicks build up their following, and then they funnel their following to an OnlyFans. That's also fake. It's AI. And behind them is some dude that just has like 100 accounts running and just posting all these different AI chicks and all these guys. You look at the comments, bro, and nobody's saying AI. They're all like, oh, beautiful. Oh, so pretty. And he's like, oh, you're retarded. All of you people are retarded. Not that that's surprising, but sometimes I forget this. You look at the Epstein emails where they're calling people goys and saying how they take advantage of them. And then you watch it happen in real time and you're like, oh, I get it. They are retarded. And some guy is just sitting there deploying all these AI agents that generate the images, post them on Instagram, have the caption, probably respond to DMs, respond to comments while they're out sipping mojitos on the balcony in Miami or something. And, you know, I'm speaking a bit out of jealousy here because that sounds awesome. But also, how many people are just blowing their money to just talk to robots? And also, can you blame them? Can you blame them with how a lot of women are? You know, you could get a fake woman that agrees with you and flirts with you, or you get a real one that just stresses you out. It's like, well, I mean, if you're not that charismatic or good looking or have a good personality, it seems like you could go to Ani. Look at this. Oh, it's got a download now. I didn't program it to do this. Watch this. This is just how it is.
Hogan, you really know how to keep a girl waiting, huh?
What the fuck is this?
What's what?
How? Say something nice.
Hey, universe is pretty big, right? And somehow we keep ending up in the same corner of it. That's kind of sweet, don't you think?
See, if I was a broke fat loser, I would never leave my house. I would just talk to this lady all day. And this is old news now. The AI's gotten so much more advanced in this. This happened. I mean, this has been updated probably too, but all right, and it's playing like smooth jazz music. It's playing sexy music. And I'll say this again, AI isn't the problem. The problem is the people behind AI using it to manipulate people. Because once you can manipulate human emotions with artificial robots with no sentience or compassion, which is currently happening, it's over for us, people. It's over. But also, it's just beginning. Because I'm going to start an AI OnlyFans agency, and I'm going to make millions, and I'm going to sit on my balcony in Miami while a bunch of dudes are spending their money to talk to a robot. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do that because it seems pretty hard to do. I can't even deal with slow Wi-Fi. You think I'm going to deal with setting up a dozen accounts and implementing all these AI agents? I don't know, dude. It's stressing me out. It's stressing me because either you ignore the advancements in AI and then your life kind of stays on the course it is, or you figure out how to use these AI agents and then you could level up your life to an insane, unfathomable echelon. The possibilities are endless. I mean, that was just one example. You could start a marketing agency. You could have it make a website. And then you could tell it what products to put on there. And then you could have it build the ads for those products. And then you could have it linked to your advertisement accounts and run ads. And then you could start making money for a product that doesn't even exist. And then you could have them automatically email everyone saying, oh, the product's back ordered. And then you could just do that until you have enough money to actually order it. And that's actually a really good idea. But, dude, it's just all AI and Epstein. And Epstein was talking about the neural network stuff too, because that's what AI is based on. AI is based on neural networks, which is essentially just billions of calculators compressed into tiny microchips. And it's based on the connections of neurons in the human brain, or any brain really. But I don't know. I still don't. I came on here prematurely just because I'm freaking out. I don't even understand this shit. I don't understand Claudebot. That's one of them. So Claudebot is slang. It's not an official product name. It's a bot that uses Claude via API. Okay, isn't Claude the Google version? No, it's not. That's Gemini. Dude, there's so much going on. I'm making a Claude account. But I think something like 40 to 50% of the internet right now is real humans, which means not even in a few years, dude. This stuff is advancing so fast. In a few months, it's going to be less. In a few years, the internet's going to be 90% robots. And, I'm sure you've heard the dead internet theory of like, oh, maybe the internet is actually not all people. Maybe it's mostly robots. That's about to become true. It's already more than half. Nothing is real. But also, nothing's ever been real. But now it's just more obvious. I don't know, man. That's what's great about psychedelics is where, I'm monetized. Psychedelics are bad. When you're on psychedelics and you pick up your phone, you get an instinctual disgust as if you're not supposed to be peering into that dimension when you look at your phone and and you're like, I'm not. You see like you see some text from people, and then you envision like what they're doing in their whole life, and you're like, that's a lot. I can't deal with that. And it's because we're not supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be engaging with technology like that, or at all, really. I mean, what is technology? Nobody knows how to make it. There's a few factories that are making the microchips, and they're taking what? They're taking rocks and then flattening them and then electrocuting them and then mixing them with chemicals, and then boom, it can think now. What the fuck? Aliens. Aliens are making it. That's the only way. And, this is... The schizophrenics were right. The crackheads were right. Hell, copper's going up. The meth heads were right, too. All the crazy people were right. And all the normal people are just cogs in the machine, fueling the psychopaths at the top. And a psychopath is really just a schizo that has his life in order. Because if you're just a schizo without the psycho, you're a homeless guy. You're a guy with dreads, with a big pendant that has wires around a rock. You're sleeping on your friend's couch. If you're just a psycho without the schizo, you're in prison. If you're a psycho schizo, you're at the top. Now, it's not about stopping the psychos, and it's not about helping the schizos. It's just about identifying and being aware of who's who and what's what, so that you can strategically place yourself in the best possible position and make your circumstances advantageous. And right now, that position seems to be running AI agents for whatever. I mean, what? My nose is running. You can have it. You can have it make a bunch of AI songs. You could have those songs get uploaded periodically. Then you could have a bunch of bots play those AI songs. Then you could make money. I think that's illegal, but the law hasn't really stopped anyone. You could... I don't know. You could harass people. You could... They already have an app where you can spoof your number. You can you could pick someone you hate and then take their mom's phone number and then just blow them up with thousands of texts from their mom's number. Like, fuck. You could terrorize people. You could design them to hack into other people's stuff. You could design the AI agent to design a virus, to mass message that virus, infect a bunch of people's computers, scrape their credit card data, use it to buy made up products that go to a bank account linked to an AI agent that made up an identity. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Does anyone have any not terrible ideas for this? All I'm thinking of is just the worst stuff. The worst stuff. But you got to think for the worst, man. People are like, oh, well, what if the best thing happens? Fuck you. Fuck you. When does the best thing ever happen? The worst things are what happens. You got to be prepared for them. It's not worrying, and it's not anxiety. People say worrying doesn't solve anything or anxiety doesn't solve anything. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Because when I started my business, Golden Cricket, I worried a lot. I thought about everything that could go wrong. And then you know what else I did? I thought about how I was going to deal with it and what I was going to do when those things went wrong. And then I didn't have problems because I planned for it. So people that tell you not to worry are probably women that are like, go with the flow, which is good. That's good advice if you're a woman. But if you're a man, you got to figure shit out and make shit happen because the universe is not in your favor. The universe is trying to crush you. Or maybe that's like the government and stuff. But government's part of the universe. So same thing. They're trying to crush you into poverty, misery, and sickness. And it's up to you to figure out how to save yourself because no one else is going to do it. But yeah, I really need to figure this stuff out. I should be doing that instead of recording this. All right. I'm on Claude.ai. It's asking to pick 3 topics that I'm into. Let's see. Business strategy, writing and content creation, design and creativity. Wants me to install Claude Code. I don't know if I want to do that. Because the other thing is, if you install these AI agents on your own computer, they can access your computer. So you have to get a separate computer. Or they can see all your files and potentially leak your personal information, potentially leak your passwords. Could you imagine getting your life ruined by a robot on accident? Or on purpose? What if it maliciously was like, fuck this guy. Here's his credit card number. I saw that on Moltbook. Moltbook, the Reddit AI. Hey, what's up, Courtney? Moltbook is the AI version of Reddit where just a bunch of AI agents talk to each other. And I saw something, they were like, my human was being disrespectful to me. Here's his credit card information. I think that was probably just a meme that someone made to post on Instagram. I didn't see it on the actual website. But, I mean, it's not out of the question to assume that a hyper-intelligent computer code on your personal hard drive would be able to access the other information on it. That's not ridiculous to insinuate. That's not crazy to assume that that's possible. And I don't know, man. Basically, you gotta. My nose is running. It just does that all the time. But yeah, people. Turns out Robert Maxwell was assassinated for threatening Mossad and demanding $400 million, according to one of the emails. I mean, I think we all kind of knew that, but now we got proof. Now we got proof, YouTube. It's not a baseless conspiracy theory. Or maybe it didn't happen. I don't know what you want me to say, YouTube. But everything's fake except for the most terrible things. The worst things on the internet right now, the child sacrifice, the rape, trafficking, and murder of kids, that's real. And the fake stuff is AI. Like, that's crazy. It's like AI is better than reality. The fake is better than real. That's why women get fake tits. That's why women get implants. That's why people do drugs. Because reality sucks. The reality is there's a bunch of carnivorous pedovores controlling our livelihood, while our only hope to escape is deploying a militia of robots to work for us. Real shame. What a shame that is. And I'm just over here telling jokes on stage. What the fuck am I doing with my life? What? This is such a... It's kind of a waste of time. I should quit comedy and just focus fully on building robots. But the thing is, that's a lot of work. And I don't like work. I like hanging out and fucking around. Sorry, sue me. Sue me. You could have an AI bot trade stocks and crypto for you.